this is Daisy, and this is Daisy's house.
What the hell is the...
Now you might be wondering, Reese's, what the hell is this? Well, basically today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm actually rebuilding her house. And that is because trollers basically deleted it. Like, look at this. It's just the epitome of trolling. Like, why would they do this? I mean, the toilets were a nice touch, to be fair. So today we're building Daisy a mansion to make all of those trollers regret their decision. And if you guys want me to build or renovate your house, all you have to do is be subscribed and leave your name in the comments. So I don't know how much money she has, but as always, I'm going to donate a whopping 50 grand. And apparently our budget for today is $170,000. And the game passes she owns are multiple floors and advanced placement. I'm so happy about that one. So let's get started. From these relics, as I'll call them, the kind of vibe I guess her house was sort of modern, traditional. Like these factory windows, they're very grand. They're very Buckingham Palace-esque. I might try and keep like one of the walls.
12 seconds later.
Let's just completely restart this. So fun fact, if you ever want to find the center of the plot, you just do a giant X and the center is the middle. Now the rule of thumb in Bloxburg is don't make a wall longer than about 5 along. So I'm actually going to try and stick to that rule when building this exterior. And right now this looks like a Jack in the Box. I feel like a clown is going to fly out the top. It's basic, in other words.
You're basic.
But since she has advanced placement and multiple floors, we can make the grandest of the grand pillars. I don't even know what one to choose. I think I might choose ornate. And now this outline is actually going to be very, very intriguing, I think is the word. We can get rid of our little stencils. Oh my gosh, who remembers smencils? But can you guys sort of see what I'm doing yet? Probably not. I never make any sense. But basically, this is meant to be like a cool overhang balcony around the front of the house. Guys, those pillars, they just weren't working out. So I tried some new ones. So I'll try and make it up to your guys' eyeballs right now by making like a cool driveway. So I'm starting, of course, with a driveway now. Now, it is a little bit thin, but it should be able to fit a car on here. I don't know if she actually has cars. Ooh, she has this one. And I was about to just place a flat grass down. Am I actually lame? Let's do a little pond, and it's only 3,600 if we use the shallow. And I was thinking we could do a double bush system. Oh, that just completely wipes out. It's like, see ya.
Fight! Fight!
Okay, maybe we won't use them. Maybe we'll use the grand hedge. And is it just me who thinks the fence should be smooth? Because otherwise it like blends in with the floor. Oh my gosh, I went to put my iconic rose bushes and they're locked. Level 5? They can't even get to level 1. You guys, you don't understand how hard you're making this for me. Although, somebody in the comments said you can use like the spheres and stuff as your bushes. Guys, forget what I've ever said about gardening. You don't need it anymore. So we'll give them each their own individualistic color. Oh my gosh, I love finding a new building hack, guys. That is so perfect. This is going to make her house really stand out as well. Guys, do not tell me that does not look like some cool. Can somebody please book me some speaking lessons? I was going to suggest let's hide some lights, but why don't we just use the ones that are actually meant to be on show? And also, I meant to say, if it sounds really echoey in here, basically, I'm moving my office room around, and right now there's like hardly anything in here, so just basically lots of places for my voice to be bouncing off of. And guys, what in the glitch is this? Help! Anyway, before I just so rudely got thrown out, I was actually just about to replace these fountains with like these giant round bushes. Guys, I think I have been successful in making this look grand. So next up is the windows. And remember, we're going to be using factory windows, just like she did in the original house. Now, since she does have advanced placement, we can do my special building hack. Is outline them with structural beams. It basically just adds this thickness and richness. Why am I talking like Mary Berry cooking a sponge cake?
The smell alone as you come in the kitchen of frying bacon just reminds me of my childhood.
And make sure you do it on both sides if you're doing this for yourself. Bless me. Sorry, it's summertime and everyone gets a bit sneezy in summer. My God. Hope she's not looking at her money right now. These are so expensive. I do still kind of need to be careful because we have got to decorate the whole inside of this mansion. Just before we go inside then, I did forget I added like little greenhouses on the side. So I guess we can just use these here. But I actually think the black on the side adds such a nice contrast. So we'll just add that on here as well. Now's everyone's favorite part, designing and building the interior layout. So I personally think for me in Bloxburg, the left side of houses are the kitchen. So I'm actually going to open up the conservatory as well. Then I guess that means on this side, we can have like the living room and then maybe a sunroom. And now I need to work out where the stairs go. I mean, a part of me really does want to add these, but it kind of isn't even big enough to start with.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
And also, like, her house is grand, but is it grand enough for these? So let's go take a look at the fences section then. And that does actually mean we can use the traditional railing. I think it looks best as black and white, how it already comes. And is it just me who's thinking we need a gigantic factory window on this back wall? That is actually beautiful. I love it. And somehow I've just come up with this random color. Like, I just wanted it on the back wall, but apparently it actually looks kind of nice here, to be fair. We're definitely going to need to pair it, however, with something like wall trims. If you guys are a new player, by the way, then I like to add wall trims on the bottom and then like the crown ones on the top. Oh la la. How are we meant to get to this balcony? Are we meant to fly there? No, what I think I'm going to do is at one of those fake balconies. Some people actually have this. It's basically just a balcony no one can really get to, but it sort of fills the space up nicely. And I don't really mind because it means I get to use one of my favorite plants. Now, I am going to add a chandelier just because I feel like if we are to really flex on those haters, she has got to simply be having like a 6K chandelier. It's been a hot minute since I've done a checkered marble entryway. So we'll add these. Oh my God, it's that sliding door. We don't want to be slipping around like Subway Surfers over here. And where actually is the center? It's actually quite hard to tell. Okay, it's here. Oh my gosh, that's so far down the hallway. And I don't know what kind of artwork this lady's into. She could be into grand. She could be into minimalist. So I am going to let her choose that herself. But what I will do is outline her paintings for her. And you might be thinking, Reese's, why aren't you just getting an outline painting? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm loving this. I was a little bit nervous at the beginning. I will admit to you guys. I was like, oh my God, this is so ugly. What am I actually going to do?
I'm having a panic attack right now.
And then I guess we're just going to have to use this chandelier. And remember back in the day, guys, we thought this was expensive. And then they now have like 4K chandeliers that just put that one to shame. Oh my gosh, she was like, how's it going? Reese's. It is good. And with a little sofa there, I genuinely think that is like the entryway done. So guys, let's now move on.
Wow, this has just been such a pleasure. I'm such a lucky boy.
And I do have a slight sneaking fear that we might run out of money, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, because you guys might be saying, Reese's, just stop using everything that's so expensive then, you crazy cat. But the whole point is this house is meant to like be a massive in your face to the haters. However, look, I am using the simplicity table mainly because who actually is going to know this? It's going to be surrounded by chairs anyway, and I really enjoy using the wicker sofas. And guys, a complete random note about my personal life. As I'm filming this, it's the 21st. I am seeing Taylor Swift live in a few days, guys. I'm so excited. Now, sadly, we can't add a chandelier in this part, so we are going to have to add these ridiculous floor lamps. You guys know how I feel about these, and I actually am obsessed with the vibe that those, like, candelabras on the wall are giving, so we'll add them too, but that is such a cute dining room. Wow. For the kitchen, then, we're kind of going to have it as, like, an open sort of cafe kitchen. Now, this probably doesn't make any sense, because it just sounds like I'm making it up.
Simply not true, dear. You're telling porkies. You're making it up as you're going along.
But over on this side, where there's the windows, we're not going to have too many cabinets. Whereas on this side is where we can put like the fridge and all that jazz. And in this big gap, oh no! I wanted to add this sink, but it's locked. And as for the cabinets, yeah, I don't really want to cover this up too much, but you gotta do what you gotta do, am I right? Also, totally forgot that diagonal plated marble existed, or boarded, or shaped, whatever it's called. And is she like buying stuff? Because her money is going down a little bit without me. And since we're extra bougie in this house, we're actually going to add some of the appliances in shelves. Well, those of them that can actually fit up here. And not me just 100% neglecting this side. Let's add some bits around here. And what I meant by the cafe thing is we're going to have an island, but it's not actually going to be one you're able to sit at. It's going to be like, what do they call it? A test kitchen? Basically, like Mary Berry would have.
That's it, all done. So I'm using the same frying pan.
Now, it's very hard to get it exactly right, but I'm going to try my best here. Oh, I've only gone and done it. Guys. Oh my God, it's not actually glitching too bad. Although you guys know me, I don't stand for any glitching. I don't tolerate it. It looks so much better neat. That is beautiful. And then, of course, we just... What the hell happened to my voice then? That actually sounded like Voldemort. What I was trying to say before I was so rudely possessed is let's add the last of the lights in. And we might actually have to hide some lights. Now, I am actually at the stage where I'm being so careful with the money. So we're literally using the cheapest lights and hiding them in the cabinets. And you know what, guys? We might even have to hide some in the island bench. I do this every time. I make my subscribers' houses literally nicer than my own house. But let's head over to this side here then. Now, what I thought was really cool about this is we could have some indoor-outdoor living. You guys know my obsession with the bifold door has gotten out of hand.
I'm upset.
And rather than doing anything about it, I'm actually just enabling myself further. So the whole idea of having that, I actually think I'm going to quickly go in and open it now and just like, whoosh, face down. And yes, okay, now we actually know what way it needs to be facing. So it goes in like this. So that way we're going to have like it's going to be like 2 living rooms in one, really. So if we go into comfort, the main living room is going to be really, really grand. Actually, I think we should add the fireplace or something first. I'm trying to be so careful with her money, guys. But like at the end of the day, she did want grand. What I'm gonna do is add the Victorian sofa, but that is the most expensive one we're gonna add. Then here we're just gonna have to simply use the contemporary one. But sadly, she probably lost quite a lot of money in her accident. But honestly, what I think I'm gonna have to do is just explain to her that this greenhouse here, she can put whatever she wants in, because I do at least want to get the bedroom and bathroom upstairs done. So, and this side over here can be whatever she wants it to be. In here, I actually kind of like this color scheme like that we've got going here. And I've gone so rogue with the color scheme in here, but I'm kind of digging it. I'm gonna add an archway as the door, if it lets me. So for the window in here, notice how I'm being very careful not to use my expensive factory windows. It's just got to be normal for this one. And don't come at me for these plants because they are only cheap. And I'm kind of scared she's going to get mad, guys. Because basically, when we were talking off camera, she was like, Reese's, I want to get them back so bad. She was actually being quite a baddie, to be fair. And I'm kind of scared that this isn't going to be good enough for her. Oh my gosh. Right, backspace, backspace, backspace. I did not realize how expensive that bath was. Okay, it's going to have to be a single bed. She is going to hate this, guys. I'm actually terrified.
I hate him! I hate him!
And I guess with that, Trolls deleted her house and I built her a mansion. So I did tell her a couple of minutes ago to come back in about 3 minutes. Oh my gosh, she's just lying on the road. Are you okay? Okay, guys, Daisy is finally back and she has assured me that she has not looked at the house yet. I mean, I hope I believe her.
Criminal offensive side eye.
So I've just put in chat, she can look. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Wow, Reese's. What?
Oh my gosh, it is perfect. Oh, I love when they jump. And why do they always levitate? But this is what her house looked like before, and this is it now. Absolutely stunning. And she's just put so grand, to be honest, while she's swimming in the pool. And I can't believe how well these like fake plants turned out. But let's go inside now. Come on. And oh my gosh, it's like heaven in here. And let's go and play her some emptiness, because that is what this house is practically. This is such a you entry. Don't worry, it's me too though. That makes me so happy because I was literally so nervous that she wouldn't like it. I should probably tell her I did run out of money though. Okay, so we'll take her to like the worst room next. So in here is the lounge room. And of course, like this part here, I'm sure she can work out that this can be whatever she wants. She said it's simple but nice. And to be fair, I'm not even gonna like moan because it is very, very simple to be fair. But over on this side, oh, she's beat me to it. This is the kitchen. This is by far like the best room for me. I love it. And I like how you can sort of see through to all of the other places like through here. And she said, this is awesome. I'm sorry, I'm speechless.
Miss Jackson.
But I do agree, to be honest. This is a pretty awesome house. And wait, she's gone upstairs. No. Wait. Please, wait. I could only do one. Is that it? What do you mean, is that it? Not being rude, I'm sorry. Excuse me, I just built this massive mansion for you. Yeah, I'm sorry that you did not have the money to pay for it, okay? But yes, this is your bedroom at least. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She put, I need to work. So empty, but not your fault. No, it isn't my fault, to be honest. And the bathroom, to be fair, is actually quite cute. She said this toilet is my trigger. No surprise, girl. Everyone covered your plot in them before. So that was me building Daisy a beautiful new mansion after her old one was burnt to the ground. I hope you guys liked it and had as much fun as I did. Thank you to Daisy. Subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you all in the next one.